Hello everyone, welcome to MBA Karo. So NMAT test window for 2022 starts tomorrow. Here are a few tips that you need to follow on the day of the examination so that you have no pressure on the day of the examination and give your best in the exam. So if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and you can also follow my Telegram group by the name MBA Karo. So first and the foremost thing when you go for any examination is you must take proper rest before the day of the examination. So in case you are going to appear for the examination tomorrow, have a good rest tonight so that you feel fresh throughout the examination. Next thing, very important, and you should not make any mistake in this, that you must carry all the essential items to the examination center. Please read the admit card carefully. First of all, you need to take a print of your admit card. It can be in black and white format as well. It is not mandatory that it has to be in a colored format. So admit card, then you need to carry two cards, one for your that identity proof and then one for signature proof. So for example, one could be your Aadhaar card, whichever you uploaded in the document. So one could be your Aadhaar card, another could be your PAN card for signature. So two identity cards. Then you need to also show them the email, the verification mail. That you could either show on your phone or you can have it on a print format, whichever is even if you show it in the phone, that is perfectly fine. Although they have not mentioned, I think they provide the pen at the centers, but it is always safe to carry a pen along with you, or you should take two pens so that if there is no mishap during the examination. Although I believe they provide pens at the examination center, then you can also carry your water bottle along with you. So these are the items that you must carry, especially these, the admit card and the identity proofs and the mail from NMAT, right? So it could be in the phone as well. Then next is very important, that reach the examination center on time. Whatever is your designated slot, try to reach at least 30 minutes in advance, so that you can carry on all the processes like verification of identity, getting your seat, etc. So reach at least 30 minutes in advance. Let's say your exam starts at 12, so make sure that you are on the center by 11:30. Before starting the test, read the exam instructions very carefully about everything, whatever is mentioned, how to mark the answers, how to navigate through the test paper, how to select sections, etc. Okay, so make sure that before attempting the paper, you read those instructions. Then in NMAT, that is a unique feature that the examination has, is choosing the order of sections. So you have 6 ways to choose the order of sections. What I would recommend is choosing the order of sections as per your strength, strongest section first and the weakest last, because it gives you a psychological benefit. Let's say if you are strong with quantitative aptitude but you start with verbal ability, so later on you will realize that okay, if you are not doing good in the examination, you might feel demotivated. On the other hand, if you start with your strongest section first, that gives you more confidence and you tend to do better in the examination. So choose that accordingly. You have 6 choices, 3 sections you can choose in any order. So I would recommend that go with the strongest section first and then in the order. Then one thing about this examination you must know is there is no option to go back to a question. There is no previous button, right? So you can just navigate in the forward direction. So make sure that you keep a track of time. You should know about the 3 sections, the timings of the 3 sections. In language skills you get 28 minutes, in logical reasoning you are given 40 minutes, and in quantitative skills you are given 52 minutes. Okay, especially in language skills you won't realize when the time goes away. You have to attempt 36 questions in each of the 3 sections. And let's say you feel that okay, at halfway down the track you have spent 20 minutes for 18 questions. So you will have to attempt 18 questions in the remaining 8 minutes. So try to keep track of time. Do not spend too much time on a question. Since there is no negative marking, you can mark any option. And even if you get it wrong, right, you will, since it's an adaptive platform, so if you get a question wrong, you will be given a question of similar difficulty level. If you solve it right, it goes to a higher difficulty level. So make sure that you are very particular about this timing thing, because what happens most of the time is students are unable to attempt the paper, right? So like if you reach let's say just 30 out of 36, that's a very bad attempt, right? So even if you like, you need to try to reach 30 plus in each of the sections, so that your score gets better and better. Okay, it does not mean that you mark answers randomly, but make sure that you reach at least 30 plus questions in each of the sections. There is no negative marking. It's an adaptive marking system. If you get something wrong, uh, like it's perfectly fine, because the next question that you face would be of the similar difficulty level. If you get multiple questions incorrect in sequence, the difficulty level will go down. Okay, so that will determine that what your final score is. So try to attempt all the questions. Make sure that you keep track of time. The ones that you can do initially, the questions will be very easy, so you need to be very fast in the beginning, and gradually the difficulty level will keep on increasing. So like that does not mean that you spend too much time on each of the questions. So make sure that you try to reach the end of each section, and do not submit any section like early, right? So keep your time, use your time judiciously. That will help you do well in the paper. So I'll be appearing on the for the examination on 12th of October, and I'll be taking the exam analysis at 4 p.m. So you get to know about how the paper was, and what are the new changes that I encountered in the examination as compared to last year. And if you happen to appear the examination on 10th or 11th, you can let me know in the comments of this video that how was the examination, how much did you score. Okay, and I'll be coming up with the examination exam analysis on 12th of October at 4 p.m. So all the best to all the aspirants who are going to take this test tomorrow and thereafter. Okay, and whatever information you have about the examination, you can share with me. And please do subscribe to my channel for quality content on MBA preparation. So once again, all the best to the aspirants. Do well in this examination. Try to give your best in the first attempt itself, because NMIMS is going to consider your first attempt score only.